people. I missed my last blog post yesterday because my camera was kind of wiggity wiggity whack. So today I will be redoing that blog post with my built-in web camera, and well, yeah, that's how it's gonna go down. And sorry I missed the day. Not that anyone really cares, but no, every single day blog post is perfect. So I will be doing my top five non-Disney animated films from my childhood, which is about the past 10 years or so. So without further ado, let's start off with number five. Number five is Ice Age. Now, this movie is one of my first animated movies, and I like it because its main theme again is family. That anyone can become a family. I love the characters. This could have been just another, okay animated movie, but no, it was really good with the mammoth who lost his family, and then it's just the three trifecta of characters: the idiot, and then there's the caring one, but who's what did you call it? Not on himself, and the comic relief I heard was a very late addition. Scratch, who was trying to get the nut, they wanted something to blend it together, and he was a very late addition to the movie. But he pretty much cemented that movie for me. I remember him the most. The other ones are okay, but the most memorable one for me is Ice Age, and that's why it's number five. I think it was made by Fox. Yeah. All right, and then number four is a classic, one of my earliest. Aha, Chicken Run. Now, Chicken Run is very British, very British humor, but I really enjoyed it. It was one of my most quotable movies when I was a kid. I quoted Chicken Run all the time in grade school. Um, it was made from Wallace and Gromit, and oh man, it was just so grand. The imagination on it was so wonderful. It wasn't, and I didn't even realize all the relationships between the war and the British, and I just saw it as it was, as was a good movie. And as I watch it later, I see all the themes and stuff, but oh gosh, when the girl is going through the chicken pie making machine, it's just so wonderfully creative. It's just the creativity bleeds from this movie. It really does. And I really love this claymation style, and I guess that shows from my number three movie, which is Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were Rabbit. Now that movie, if Chicken One really impressed me, Wallace and Gromit blew me out of the water. I mean, it was so, I could not believe they just took this picture by picture. I mean, it took them like 5 years. It's like the longest to make animated movie ever. I mean, it took them so long to make this. There are so many things, so many. They did not half-ass it at all. They full-assed this. Was a full-assed movie, and it was just so amazing. The humor, one of the funniest movies in my childhood. I watch this over and over again. Whenever I feel like watching a comedy animated movie or showing a movie to my friends, this is the only one to pick. Cause oh man, I love this movie. I really do. The humor was all there. The grand scheme of things was all there. It was just so impressive. And it's sad to see that and the claymation's being done with help from computer animation, but this you can see the fingerprints, you can see you can see it just blends. It just amazes me, impresses me, astounds me, but at the same time draws me in, and I'm able to appreciate it and enjoy it at the same time. It's just kind of hard to do for a movie. Usually you appreciate it or you enjoy it, but this one, it's both. But that brings me to number two. A lot of DreamWorks. Shrek 2. Now, I watched Shrek 1 as a kid and I enjoyed it like anyone else does. But Shrek 2, the funniest comedy I have. This is one of my top five funniest comedies ever. I mean, it just hits with joke after joke, and it's just characters after characters. It's just on and on and on. It's one of the only movies I can watch over and over and over again and still be enthralled with it and still be knowing what's happening and anticipating what's going to happen. The scene with the giant cookie monster, that was so great. I had goosebumps on that when I first saw it in the theaters. The characters, everything works. The comedy is just wonderful. And is one of my favorite films in general. But number one, people might saw this coming. Even though Walt Disney Studios presented this film, it was made by someone else called Miyazaki. Now, pretty much every single Miyazaki film ever could be at this number one, but I only put one because Spirited Away is a movie that you love, but don't really know why. It's just a sense of emotion. It's the way it's drawn, it's the way it's animated, it's the way it's written. Every single thing adds to a growing love. Because I think that's what animated movies can do. You know, they can they can good movies grab a hold of something in your life that's precious or something that you know about, and either they make it laugh or they make it cry. But this movie takes a hold of your childhood, not just one emotion general, a whole stream of emotions that it's just layered with complexity of a movie that you don't even know why you like it. You just do. It's just one of those movies. And I think that's wonderful. Wonderful that movies can do that. And I'll watch it anytime, any day. I've seen it hundreds of times on TV, and if it's on, I'll still watch it, even if I'm bored. So, that's my top 5. What are yours? Hopefully I will not miss another day. And hopefully this uploads. See you later.